all about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My day ones, my day twos, my new news. Much love to you. Um, like, share, subscribe, and hype it up. All right, let's get into it. I gotta cut it short. And this is your first reading for today. All right, so what are we talking about here? Now, I've been telling you about the trend of the different cards that keep coming out. So today, the card that came out again, that's been coming out, is the snapped, unhinged, instability, crazy person. All right, that's here. All right, so with that being said, you have the masculine energy. Now, this masculine energy is a big baller, shot caller, as I like to say. This person is a CEO, large and in charge. When people see this person, they think this person, well, it's not think. I mean, this person is an authority figure. The energy of king quality, the energy of an emperor. Love. This person is when you say king and you say emperor, this type of energy control and manipulate all of the people that's around them. This person, they take care of their family. They are invested in their family. They know everything about their family. They have to know everything about them, because that is the way that they control them. They control them through the information that they know. They manipulate them by the information that they gather. And through that control and manipulation, people don't see it as that. They come to this person because this person will take care of them. This person will give them money. This person will give them what they need. This person will pay things off. This person will give people, take care of people, pay people bills. But that all comes from that. But all of that will come as a price in the long run, because as this person give and pay and do, you always will be indebted to this person for what they do, pay, or give you. Nothing that this person do for you is for free. Now, I'm not saying that all kings and emperors are like that. No. I'm telling you about this person. All kings and emperors, they have the guise of taking care of their family and paying bills and providing. They are ultimate providers and protectors. But you have two sides of this type of energy, and I'm telling you that this particular person is on the darker side. Whatever they do for people, they going to get their just due. They're not going to give you anything for free, and you may not have to pay this person back for years, but when that opportunity presents itself and that person needs you, they expect for you to oblige because of the thing that they done for you back in the past. That could have been umpteen years ago. But when they need you or they want you to do something, whether it's in it, whether it's right or wrong, whether it goes against your spiritual beliefs or not, I need you to do this and I expect for you to do it. Is the kind of energy that we are talking about today. That's who this person is. Now, you have come across this person, you dated this person, you worked with this person, you had some type of interaction with this person. Because at this point in time, what I'm getting from this through the Emperor energy is that this person, you and this person, I don't think y'all had a relationship, but you had a runner-chaser dynamic. Because it's runner here. And when I ask who is the runner, you are running. You escaped this person. You are avoiding this person right now. You've walked away. You're choosing not to have anything to do with this person, and that's where this snapped, unhinged, and craziness is coming out. Because I am also picking up that this particular person is a energy VP. And if you don't know what a VP is, VP. Okay. All right. Do you get it? They're energy one. Now. And so, in the past, they have, in you guys' past together, they have experienced your energy. Because, see, you were the chaser, and this person was running from you. You was texting and calling and wishing and hoping and that this person would come around, they would see you and, you know, would open up to you, and, you know, you kept trying to be in this person's life. But you had moved on from that. And now you are trying to pick up the pieces of your life and stand firm in what you believe about what you see within yourself, what you know about yourself, and you're moving on, not looking back. But in the interim, this person is becoming unhinged and crazy, snapping, having temper tantrums, rolling all over the floor, breaking up things, tearing up things, putting holes in the walls. Because who are you to run from them? You're supposed to be chasing them. They're supposed to have the upper hand and control over you. You were supposed to always chase them, because it's something about when you chase them, how it makes them feel. When you chase them with the energy that you have, it just makes this person feel like they are beyond the king or the emperor. Matter of fact, that's probably how you make them feel. You make them feel like the ultimate king and the emperor. And without that chase, without those emails, without those texts, without you pumping in pride, and without you running after them and trying to hope and wish and plead and try to show yourselves, hey, it's me, without you being in that pick me energy, they just feel like a regular masculine. See, the other people that they got under their control don't mean anything when they don't have control over you. I keep telling y'all the one that got away. The one that got away, they will always look as the standard. They got all them other ones. They got all the pretty ones, all the skinny ones. They got all the ones that make them look good on their arm. They arm candy. They got all the arm candy. They got all the ones that they can flip and dip and use and abuse. They got all the ones that they can play around with and make them cry and talk down to them and cuss them out and belittle them. They got all of them kind right up under their thumb. They got many of them. But they keep coming back to you. They keep coming back to what you say. They keep coming back to how strong you are. They keep coming back to you turning your back. They keep coming back to how you act and how resilient and strong and the words that you speak and the confidence that you hold and what you stand on. They keep coming back to that. As you turn your back, you never looked back. They thought you would have been back. They thought you would have been come on back. But you never looked back. They keep looking in their emails. They keep watching their phone. They keep looking and searching to the day that you will pop up in their feed or pop up in their email or pop up. But you never do. And each day that goes by that you don't, this person gets more angry, more bitter, because this person is a big baller, shot caller. They can have any woman, any man that they want. And this particular shot caller, this particular shot caller right here, he go both ways. She go both ways. And they can have anything, anyone they want under their control because they got that paper. And when they don't got that paper, they got that mindset that they could control and manipulate with their words and have people to do whatever they want them to do. But not you. It used to be a time where they had you. It used to be a time when you fell under their guise because you thought that they was one thing, but once you found out they was another, that was it. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was really see who they truly, what they truly represented, who they truly are. And once you seen the truth, the real truth, you walked away and you never looked back. This is the scenario I always tell you about where you had to break your own heart. You broke your own heart when you saw the truth about this person. Because you rather break your own heart than go through what you would know that you would have to go through if you were to continue to see this person. So you broke it. You broke the chain. You broke the cycle. You broke the cord. You cut the cord. You released yourself from this situation and you ran. You walked away and ran away from this person and you never looked back. Right now, this particular person is so angry and so bitter about this situation. It's not just you and the fact that you are the one that got away. It's who you are and what you represent that has this person feeling this way. Because what you represent, that energy that you hold is what you represent. The energy, that source, that light, that pure energy. It's like no other. Not many hold the frequency that you hold. This type of person, this type of VP will spend their whole life looking for somebody like you, and they found you. But you keep running from them. You keep escaping every trap that they set. You keep escaping. Each time you avoid them. When they come and tap in and try to come around, you avoid them. You don't even listen to the foolishness. You don't even allow them that energy to entertain your mind, sending you songs and sending you all kind of, songs that you just pop up in your head, love songs that just pop up in your head. That be them sending that stuff. But you got away from it. You have blocked all of that out. But from time to time, you'll get one will pop up. One will come in and you'll be like, oh, okay. That's what I mean by avoiding. You don't even allow that stuff to come in. You avoid it. You cut it off. You cut through it. You don't allow the song to keep going on. It used to be in the past, the song would go on and on and on. All through your day, that song would come on and on and on and on. And you didn't really know how to get it to stop. But now you know how to get it to stop. You tell it, no, I'm not interested. The answer is no. I don't want you. I don't want a relationship with you. I'm not interested. I see you and I wouldn't want to be. You speak to that energy. It doesn't have your attention. It doesn't have your permission to evade your privacy, because that's exactly what the other cards here are saying. Because I asked then, why is this here? It's something that you're doing, some type of work, business, job, that this person is watching you on, that you are excelling in. You're excelling in something. You're doing something. And whatever you're excelling, you're doing, this particular person thinks that this is the reason why you won't conform. You won't allow them to come back. You won't entertain them. It's because you're doing other things. You got this thing that you're working on. You got this business and that's building up your confidence and making you strong. See, in this big baller, shot caller energy, how they think is ways. Money is everything. Money, resources, those things are everything. That is how they utilize their power over people. But they thinking that because you're working on something, you're doing something, and this is why you don't need them. They need you to need them. And they are looking at this particular business, this job, where you work, what you working on, what you doing, is the reason why you don't need them. You don't need their money. You don't need their time and their effort. You doing your own thing. So they're spying. They're evading your privacy, watching you, trying to dig into this particular business, this job, this venture, this business that you got going on. And they're trying to figure this thing out, how to undermine it, how to tear it apart, how to get it where you're not making, you're not doing, you're not getting any resources from it. So you will need some resources. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I need to stop. Cause you know, they gonna they gonna watch my channel and think that I'm laughing at them, and I'm not laughing at them, but this is ridiculous. Because, and the reason why it's ridiculous is because you attack this person's business, attack them. All this person is going to do, yes, they will be down on business. Yes, that business wouldn't bring any resources, but all this type of individual, they are supposed to be doing whatever they're doing. So if something doesn't work, they're just going to do something else. This person's destiny and purpose is to do whatever they're doing. And it's not a person, place, or thing. It's not a big baller shot caller. Just because you got money and you got resources, you can take your money, you can hire people to attack this person. You can hire people to attack this business. You can hire people to dig and look and check and find and manipulate. But at the end of the day, yeah, you got free will to do that, because God give each and every one of us free will. But just like you got free will to be big baller shot caller, this person got free will and intelligence to be able to maneuver, to be able to, if that business don't make it, then I can do this. If that don't make it, then I can do this. And if something is low, if something is not, don't have a lot, I'm still gonna be good, because I'm doing what God told me to do. I'm doing what God requires of me. And in due time, everything is going to work its way out. So you can utilize your resources and do everything you big and bad enough to do. But at the end of the day, what God's plan is for the collective's life, for Taurus life, for what it is, it shall stand. There is no man or woman that will be able to target, be able to take, be able to ruin what God plan has for you. And if for some reason that it is ruined, then God allowed them to ruin it, because God got something better. God got a better plan. God got a better deal. God got a better outcome for you. So that's why I was laughing, because what I'm seeing here, independent, Sigma energy again. Sigma energy. Then I have sweet, compassionate innocence. independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, mysterious, mysterious. All of that. So and to think that you, just because you have money, that's I'm not. You thinking that just because you already have a bankroll, that you're able to do what you want to do to another individual, and that person will be ruined. Even if you were to ruin the business, that person will not be ruined. You won't be able to ruin that person, ruin who they are. You still won't be able to get that energy. You still won't be able to do what you want to do with this person. The answer is no. The answer is no. Get it through your head, the answer is no. Get it through your head that you can spy. You can look. You can pay whomever and whatever you think money can buy. But at the end of the day, what's for the collective, what's for them, what they're meant to be here to do and be, has nothing to do with you. Them other people that gave you control over their life, then you go deal with them. You can control that. But when the collective said no, that you will not control, you will not manipulate, and the answer is no. And as long as the answer is no, there will not be any control. You can do what you want to do, what you're bad enough to do, but at the end of the day, you got to go through God. Now, if God say you can go ahead and do it, then you go ahead on and you do it. But that still ain't gonna. That still's not. You're just helping God tear down something that God want to rebuild. You're not tearing down the person. If God allow you to do it, it's because God has a better plan, a better outcome. And God is using you to move that stuff out the way so it can be opened up for something new, a new beginning. There's always, because when collectives say no, the answer is no. And when the answer is no, that means that you cannot control, you don't have any permission, and you don't have a foothold. So you can waste your money all day long if that's what you want to do, big baller, shot caller. But at the end of the day, your money don't mean nothing when it comes to the spirit realm. The spirit realm says that this person has a destiny, has a purpose, and has a high calling upon their life. And money, moving money and shaking money and grooving money don't mean nothing in the spiritual realm. Your money, it don't do nothing. It has no purpose in the spiritual realm. This person is moving through the spiritual realm, through their calling and their destiny. This work that they're doing is through their calling and their destiny. And your money don't compare and can't compete with the calling that this person have on their life. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to leave it right there. So if this aligns with you, if this is your deal, and you got it, if it resonated with you, put in the comments, big baller, shot caller. The answer is no. If this is this resonated with you, big baller, shot caller, the answer is no. Like, share, subscribe. And this is your first reading for today. So, with that, hyped it up. All right. So with that being said, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing your way. And Trinity is, oh yeah, if you watched it all the way through, let me know you watched it all the way through. I want to know about that. Yeah, let me know, because I want to acknowledge those people that's watching it all the way through. All right. So with that being said, I'm sending love and I'm sending healing your way. And Trinity is